Okay, so this is my chocolate, and what I did was I melted it in the microwave in 30-second intervals. And then, this is 2 bags of Wilton chocolate. I actually purchased some more since I started the video because I ran out of the others. So this is Wilton chocolate this time. And I added 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil to give it that consistency, because that works best when you have a little bit of runniness to it. So 30-minute intervals, stirring in between, and you get this nice pretty chocolate. And when you put that vegetable on, you get a good sheen. So it's also in, if you can notice, it's in a pretty deep bowl. And the reason for that is, if I'm going to be dipping a lot of these, I don't want to have to melt chocolate 5 or 6 times. So you put it in a deep bowl, you'll be able to get a lot done. So we're going to dip one. And here's what you do. I told you this little bead was really important. It's kind of like the glue that's going to seal this together. So what you want to do when you dip this into the chocolate is you want to go straight down. Don't wiggle and do all that kind of stuff. Straight down, straight back up, and then I'll show you how to tap off the chocolate. So you're going to dip in. When you get it down, if it doesn't quite reach, you want to just roll it until that chocolate touches all the way around. So just roll that in there till you have no cake showing. Lift it up. Let it drip a little bit. Then when you're holding it in your hand, one tip is don't actually tap the stick. Tap your hand and spin. And this will keep it from falling off. And this chocolate's sticking really good. So once you have it covered, you're going to put it into your styrofoam to hold it. That's all there is to it. Let's do one more together. So we're going to dip it straight into the chocolate, as far down as it'll go in your bowl. Roll it until it touches the other chocolate all the way around. You're not really pushing real hard. You're just kind of rolling it back and forth until it touches that chocolate all the way around. Then bring it straight up, hiding that little, tap your hand to blend it all out. And the less you have to do that, the better. The less tapping you have to do, the better. Okay. One more time. In. Touch the chocolate all the way around. Straight up. And there you go. I'm just going to continue till I have them all covered, and I'll show you what they look like. So I'm doing these 2 different ways. I'm still dipping them the same, but for some of these reindeer, I've decided I want them to sit down. It's easier sometimes for the transportation because I'm sending this to the kids' school, so it'll be easier sometimes to have them sit down. And did you notice how when the chocolate gets low, I take the spoon and do some help with it? But what you're going to do is let that drip a little bit, just a little, and then I just kind of scrape it along the side as I take it to wax paper and sit it down. They'll still be Rudolphs. You'll still get to see what the Rudolph looks like, but we're going to do these like this. So that's how simple that is. Okay, so now we're ready to do our face, I'm sorry, our eyes and then our nose. These are our eyes, so the candy eyes I showed you earlier, and these are Red Hots. I was going to use the cherry sours that I had. They were too big and they were falling off, so we went with the Red Hots. So here's what you do. This is that same chocolate I used to put the sticks into them, just a little bit. I'm going to use one of the sticks, and I'm going to put a dot of chocolate for one eye, a dot of chocolate for the other eye, and then a dot of chocolate for the nose. And you don't want to put too much because it'll take forever to dry. So then you're just going to take an eye and put it on one chocolate. Oh look, that one had a little piece on it. I don't know what that is, but okay. So one eye, and then another eye, and then a cinnamon Red Hot. And he will look like Rudolph when we finish, but right now he kind of looks like a brown Elmo. Kind of funny. But that's how you do it. So let's do one more so you can see that done. And we're just going to place this over here and let him dry. Let's pick up another one. We're going to take our chocolate on the stick. One eye. Another eye. And the nose. This goes pretty, I mean, you can do this like assembly line. This is like the second full batch I've done of these, and the last ones I did watching TV, so you can do it and get a bunch done at one time. So there he is. I'm gonna finish these, and we'll be right back. Okay, this is a variation. When I was dipping this one, and this is going to happen to you, the cake started to release, and so instead of wasting it, I took it out of the chocolate and sat it onto my wax paper real quick. So this one's going to be a little different, but it'll still be cute. I'll show you. I actually changed my game plan, and I did the rest of these like this because I think they're going to be cute. So, little chocolate. It's the same theory. He's just not going to be standing up on the stick. He's going to be sitting down. Eyes. No. Whoop. Let's try another nose. Nose. So see, he'll be sitting down. When we finish him, he'll still look the same, just from the bottom up instead of from the top down. There he is. So this is our army of Rudolphs, and they go right here, and this is 36 of them, which is 2 batches from the pan. And these are the ones we're going to do a little different, but I'm going to show you how to package this guy first. So what I have here are these plastic bags. If you can see them in the camera, probably the glare is showing you. They have a little shape to them. I like these because you get less to bunch up at the top, because they kind of take some of that out for you. So this is the bag we're going to use. And in this one, what we're going to do is take Mr. Rudolph here and put him into the bag. Just like this. And just let him sit in the bottom of that plastic bag facing out. So he's just peeking out the little glass. And then what I like to do is kind of take the sides to the back and then bring it all together and gather it up. So this is just for, you know, traveling purposes. But here's where he becomes Rudolph. This is a gold metallic glitter chenille stem or pipe cleaner. You don't have to get this kind. You can get any kind you want, but I thought the gold was cute because it kind of like antlers and still festive and everything. So what we're going to do is kind of take it to the center point of that and wrap it around. This is going to be what seals the bag shut. So you want to twist that pretty tight. I just kind of wrap it like that. That was some fancy footwork. Okay, and then this is where antlers come in. Now, be as creative as you want. Of course, that looks like antenna more than antlers, but we're going to fix it. So I just come about 1.5 inches out and make a definite bend. And then I've got the definite bend, and now I want to put my fingers here and twist. And that will hold that bend in place. Now I'm going to bring this chenille stem back kind of on itself, create another definite bend, okay? And that gives me room for this antler portion. So I take this one and stick it down and twist. So antler number 1, so cute, isn't that precious? Okay, same thing, 1.5 inches out, bend it. Gonna do a little twist on that side just to hold it in place. Then we're gonna bend this one back out, bend it at the tip. I'm gonna hold it a little differently so I can actually bend it, and then we twist. And then, someone's sticking to me, you just want to shape them. Now, you can trim this bag if you want, but I think it's kind of cute, and he's got the little antlers, and he's so cute like that. So that's the one that sits up in this way. Now let's do the one that goes like this. He's a little more difficult because what you have to do on him is take your bag. These guys aren't always easy to open. There we go. You have to put him in stick first. So you're going to stick him down into the bag, and you're going to just take his stick and just poke it through the bag. I can get that to stop sticking to me. Okay. Then bring the plastic over his face, being careful not to knock anything off. And now we're going to go to the top of his head. This one's a little harder. You have to maneuver a little differently than you did on the other one because it sits down so nice. Same deal with the antlers. Twist it up nice and tight. Okay, now I'm going to do these antlers again to show you how to do that. So, an antler on either side, about 1.5 inches out. Now, none of your antlers are going to be the same because you're just freehanding this. We're going to bend that one up, bend this one down, and twist. So that gives us that one. Same thing. Twist. Bring this one up. Now see, that one's way different, but that's okay because no reindeer antler is the same. We're assuming it's kind of like snowflakes. Alright, and then you just want to, anything extra like that, just wrap it around itself here. And then, there's Rudolph. Now on these, when I made them like this, I did trim this off because I thought it kind of took away from the antlers, but you don't have to again. And there he is packaged like that. So, 2 different ways to package him. Like this or like this. So, there's those.